Aloha, you are watching Living Delicious with Helena, the show where I bring all kinds of interesting guests, wonderful people from around the island and around the world. And today, I have a very special show prepared for you. With me is a Willie Jones, the world champion of public speaker and my best friend. Willie Jones is, as I always say, my favorite person in the state of Hawaii. And he is here not to talk about him and his greatest accomplishments, one of which is he saved the life of a president of South Vietnam. He won the World Champions of Public Speaking in 1997. But he will actually talk about something completely delicious. Welcome, Willie.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Helena.
Who is calling?
I don't know. Shall we turn it off?
Please, I think that would be very nice. You see, when you do live on tape, this is what happens. This is the live moment in Olelo shows. This is what we do here. Willie, are you ready to be on the show?
I'm ready to be on the show now, so I'll put this back in my pocket. Quietly.
Nice. This is all the background work that we usually do. This is how it's done before the camera starts rolling. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching and still being with us.
Let's hope it doesn't ring again.
And if it does, you have to go.
Probably.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes,
I'm glad to be here, and the reason I'm here, primarily, Helena, is to talk about Live Delicious.
Okay.
You know, you and I have been working with Live Delicious now for, is this the third year?
Forever.
And I am so happy with the work that you're doing right now. Some of it, you know, I find a little strange, but I like it. I like what you're doing.
What do you find strange?
Well, I hear that you're cooking something, you know,
yes.
And I know that cooking, being a vegetarian, you're probably using some ingredients that I probably wouldn't eat, but that may not be true. So I'm here tonight to talk to you about it. So tell me this, what exactly are you cooking?
Okay, because with all this delicious, people think the word delicious means food.
That's what I think.
Yes, it is. However, babies are delicious.
Okay.
Sunshine is delicious.
Okay.
Beautiful lays are delicious. The sweet hula music is delicious. Relationships are delicious when they are delicious.
Okay.
So it's not the living delicious doesn't really mean just cooking. But because people always think about some cooking, they always ask me, oh, is that cooking show? No, it's not cooking show. Until I realize, why would I say to people no for something they are hoping? Right. Yes, of course it's cooking show. And what are we cooking? We are cooking life.
Okay.
And especially this last few months, I've been asked continuously by local girls, Helena, why don't you teach dating?
Dating?
Dating. Because I was on a Dr. Inam Raman's show.
Dr. who?
Inam Raman.
Okay.
He has Olelo show at 7 p.m. every Thursday night live, and people call. His show is 1 hour show, long show, and he used to invite me, and we would talk about love languages. People would call like crazy. We probably made 5 or 6 shows, and the producer of the show, she said to me, we want you to be the love guru. You should be like Dr. Ruth and answer the phone and talk about love. And I'm thinking, no way. With the way I look and, you know, all this blonde stuff, I cannot do that.
Why not?
Because, I don't know, you know my background. I lived the life of, you know, seclusion.
Yes, but I also know that you know a lot about relationships. I also know that you know a lot about dating. So this project that you're working on, becoming the love guru here in Honolulu, working on workshops and doing seminars and helping you, I think that's marvelous.
Yes, it is.
I think it's a wonderful thing.
But at that time, when she asked me, and when everybody was asking, I was not ready for that.
Are you ready now?
Yes.
Are you doing something about it?
Of course I'm
What
doing.
are you doing about
We are doing workshops, and we are doing speed dating events.
Speed dating.
Tell
me about speed dating.
We're going to have a speed dating event. The first one will be Must Love Dogs.
Must Love Dogs.
Yes, and this is for people who are dog lovers.
Okay.
Or they don't have to own a dog because some people are unable to own a dog and living in apartments, but they must love them. And it will be for cooperation with Cocojar, which is on Capiolani. It's a dog spa
Okay.
place. So I will MC the event, and we will connect couples.
So even if you do not own a dog, you can go to this, and
Yes.
if you see a dog that you like, and the person attached to that dog, then
course.
perhaps something can happen there. What's interesting? What
Or you
about
can love cats too,
cats? Well,
Cats also.
how does that work?
because it's about animals.
Well,
Animals,
cats and
even
dogs.
though it's a dog spa.
Aye.
Oh, come on, there are so many people who have a cat and a dog living in the same place.
Yeah, but they know each other.
Yes.
Uh,
So
I
get to
don't
know
think-
each other.
I
It's about
see.
getting to know each
So
other.
speed dating is the first event that you're going to do.
No, I will MC the speed dating, but I will teach workshops
Okay.
about dating.
You'll teach workshops about dating. Really?
This is what I'm cooking.
Oh, so you're cooking up dating workshops and things
Yes.
like. So tell me about that.
Well,
I mean,
was
are you a serial dater yourself?
not anymore.
Since
Since my boyfriend.
oh, okay. So you
Yes.
finally figured it out.
Actually, it's not about relationships.
I see.
This is exactly distinctions that I will teach that people forget. There is you can be solo. And then there are A, B, C, D positions and delicious transitions.
That sounds a little complicated.
It's
Speak plain English to me.
okay, there is a solo situation.
Okay.
I'm solo.
Okay.
In my solo situation, I'm busy, I'm working, I'm whatever your world is. Then you can start with dating positions. Position A is I'm dating. I'm going out with this girl, with that girl, with this guy, with that guy. You can date plenty of guys. You're just going out.
Well,
kind of checking out
Let me
the
stop you for a
world.
second. Now,
Yes.
define dating, because I'm a guy. Okay, so if you ask a guy, are you dating a girl, and you ask a girl, are you dating a guy, will you get the same answer?
I think if you ask anybody, you will get a different answer.
Okay, so what is it? What do you mean when you say dating?
Oh yes, that's a good question. I asked that question when I came to America many times because I didn't understand what people mean. And I still don't understand what people mean because everybody, I'm seeing her, we are hooking up, it's just a dating. Everybody has a different vision. What do I mean is there is a system of dating that you respect yourself, you respect your time, you respect your body, you respect your partner. It means you can go with somebody just out for a hike, for a dinner, for a lunch, for a movie. You can go to the place where you are starting to kiss. That level of intimacy is lower. No intimacy at all, just maybe flirting, texting. Then level of intimacy that you are kissing. And then there can be a sexual level of intimacy. But the system of the dating that I will teach, it's actually about if you are having sex with somebody, it's only one person. And there is a system that's called wait for sex index. The longer you wait, you allow that both of you to get to know each other, to feel how your chemistry works outside of the bedroom. Because we know at the point of sex, after that, it's a place of diminishing returns. All the drama starts to happen if people are not ready, problems with morning after pills or whatever may happen.
So dating, so let me understand.
Yes.
So dating means, it can mean anything then. So because you're saying that if you go hiking with someone, that's a date.
No, if you are looking for a person to be, it's not I'm married and you are married, we go hiking, we are not dating.
Okay, so what is dating?
It's about two single people who are both ready and willing to date, are consciously making a connection in order to see if they are a match.
Okay, so the first time you go out with someone, if you meet someone online and the person agrees to have coffee with you at Starbucks and you meet at Starbucks, is that a date?
If you set up as a date, yes. If you meet somebody online, let's say on Facebook, and you say, hey, I work in a shoe business and you work in a shoelace business, let's have a talk, that's a business talk. But if you are meet somebody on Match or some other dating site, and you are consciously looking to see if your relationship, if your connection can lead into relationship, and you set up a date, yes, that's a date.
Okay, so then dating then that you're going to be teaching or doing workshops on means that people are initiating a potential relationship.
Yes.
And it starts with hello, and
Yes.
then it either escalates or it
Yes.
diminishes.
Yes.
It goes up from there or down.
Yes.
I see.
The prerequisite to dating is we both are single, we both are in the same interest in the same gender. I mean, no, how to say? We are both either heterosexual or we are both homosexual, because
What
gay
about-
person and a straight person going out on a date, it's not going to happen. So it's not
Because?
considered. It's not considered. You are my friend. You are drilling me now.
No, I wanted to know because if a gay person and a straight person went out,
For a day to see if
Okay.
something will happen, it doesn't make sense.
okay, so
And it doesn't make sense if you are married and I'm looking for a partner, potential. I don't want to destroy any woman's relationship. So this is not, it's a no.
Okay.
The essence to start is a no.
Okay.
So when both people are single and both people are available and both people are wanting, and they consciously make a choice to, okay, let's see how we like each other, let's do something, some activity together, they set up a date, daytime, nighttime, whatever, and they go.
well, the reason that I'm questioning you a little bit harder is because inside, as I'm talking to you, I'm saying to myself, women are very complicated.
You always
Because,
say this to yourself.
and the reason I say that is because to a man, dating is so simple.
But then why did you ask me?
Well, because I wanted to know what you're going to be teaching solo women, because I think that what you're trying to bring out, and I agree with, is that for a woman, dating is a complicated thing. It's not a simplistic thing.
Complex.
Oh, okay.
Woman
I
in
mean
a conscious
complex.
woman in a conscious state is complex.
Yes, of course.
Unconscious person, female or male, is complicated.
Okay.
Consciousness brings out simplicity in men and complexity in women.
Okay.
Just like a good quality wine, there is so many different smells and levels to wine, to perfumes.
Absolutely.
So it's a complex,
Okay.
not complicated.
I agree. It is absolutely. A woman is dating for a woman is a complex
Yes.
situation.
Because we are complex.
Absolutely.
We are rich. Unless we are cuckoo, then we are
So
complicated.
tell me how you're going to make it less complicated and more productive for solo women here in Hawaii to be to have good dating experiences.
Yes. I have created a system in which you first discover your dating readiness and your dating skills.
Okay, so let's talk about both of those separately.
Okay.
Tell me about dating readiness. Yes.
That's why I said cooking show.
Oh, okay.
It's a cooking show, dating cooking show, because dating readiness, it's like a kitchen.
Oh, okay.
It's an essential setup that is visible from the outside.
Okay.
Are you solo? And if you are you single? And if you are, is there everywhere still your clothes from your ex-husband or your ex-boyfriends? Are you really single? Are you really done with your past? How flexible are you to allow a new man into your world? How flexible are you to adjust yourself to other people's life? It is as if you have a kitchen. It's not enough just to have a kitchen. Are your appliances working? Do you have old pots that are all broken and cannot hold any water in it? Is your fridge full? Do you have all the spices? Do you have everything that needs visibly to be there? So this is one very important thing that I can tell very quickly if a woman or a man is not ready to date, is optimism and perceived level of control.
Okay, now, so you're saying then, what I hear you saying is that readiness means that you have to be aware of what's going on in your life, in this kitchen that you're talking about. Or do you not have to, or can there be chaos all around you and you don't really see it?
the more aware we are, the more eligible we are to have a quality life and therefore quality dating life as well.
So what is it that, so because there's such a need for this,
Yes.
this particular seminar and this particular work that you're doing, what is the current state of people? What are people mostly walking around in an unconscious state? I would say solo women,
everybody.
put it that way.
I cannot say for everybody, but I can say about those dating readiness levels. When I talk to women often, very often I can hear, there is not enough good men to go around. All good ones are taken, we are on the rock, nobody is here, everybody is lying. Those beliefs, it's a point of view that locks us in to being single and bitter.
Okay.
And the more single and bitter you are, the less open you are for opportunities, because in every one of us there is something wonderful. Are you open to see that, or you are set in your ways and you know better, and therefore you're single for the last 8 years?
Okay, so people are locked in with their own biases.
Or free.
Yes, or
you're
free.
the only one who can lock or free yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you're going to, so in the workshops and things that you do and the work that you do talking to women, you help them find what in terms of, you help them get ready?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
Because we just looking at where we are, we can see, oh, okay, I'm not ready. In my experience, I had a boyfriend who I was kind of okay with, and he wanted something more, and then when we broke up, he said, you know what, you're not ready to have a boyfriend. You're not even ready to date. And I was thinking, what do you mean I'm not ready? You know, I'm single, you know, I know how to flirt, I'm fun, what's your problem? But then I was really I was talking about skills. I thought that's enough. But when I sit down and really was thinking, what does it mean dating readiness? What does it mean boyfriend readiness? What is marriage readiness, children readiness? It's a complete new set of elements that we need. Just like you need different ingredients. If you just want to boil an egg, you need a pot, water, and the egg and the stove. Or if you want to make a feast.
This sounds so interesting.
It's delicious.
It does. It really sounds. I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, this really sounds interesting. So, what about dating skills? You said there were two, right? One was readiness, and the other one is skills. So, tell me about the dating skills part of this.
Dating skills is like a kitchen. Dating readiness is a kitchen, and dating skill is a chef.
Okay.
What kind of chef you are to cook up your dating life? The chef who is, many people freak out if there is a recipe in which you have to put 2 spoonfuls of salt and they only have enough salt for 1. They think I cannot do the recipe. What if instead of salt we can add soy sauce? What if we can add something else? What if there are possibilities? What if, okay, you don't have potatoes and they need for that recipe, what can you substitute that with? The skill of a chef's attitude towards his cooking. If you eat a food that was cooked with love, it tastes so delicious. Everybody says, my mom cooks the best, my grandma cooks the best, because they cook with love. And that invisible, readiness is visible from the outside.
Okay.
When in the conversations, skills are not visible. They are just that energy around people. It's so attractive.
Okay, so then, if a woman is not ready,
or a man.
Okay, but if a person is not ready, can they have the skills and not be ready?
Oh yes, yes. So, that's how I had in that relationship.
Okay.
I thought I have everything because I'm so skilled. I can flirt. I'm happy.
Are those parts of skills?
Yes.
Being
flirting, dressing. The way you talk to people, dating dictionary, desirable dating qualities. I have 7 different skills and 7 different readiness elements.
Okay, so
I was very skilled.
You were skilled, but you were not ready.
I was not ready to flex at all.
So a person has to have both of these elements in play in order for them to be at optimum in terms of being able to be successful.
Yes, and there is one more element.
What's that?
It's action.
Action.
Action, energy. You can have the best equipped kitchen, the best cook in the world. If the cook is lazy, that day If the cook doesn't want to do anything, it's very important. And everybody, you can actually do the test and see your dating readiness and dating skills with when you are on your good days and when you are on your bad days. When you are full of energy, when you are low with energy. Very important part.
So if I go out to a local dating place, you know, so let's not just mention place, but people dating, a local place where men and women come together.
Yes.
And I see 4 or 5 women who I find physically attractive. How would I know which one of them is dating ready and has the dating skills? Would they look different in some way? How would I discern those 4 people?
That's an excellent question. That's the best question, really. That's why I'm actually teaching that not only to figure out your own dating readiness and skills, but to see others. One of the dating skills is radar.
Radar.
Radar, dating antenna. Can you smell when somebody is checking you out? Can you smell, can you feel when something is off about somebody? They can tell you all the sweet lovey-dovey stuff, but you can just feel something is off. The more refine our dating antenna is, the more we are able to meet and connect with that one.
Okay, but I hear that, and I think that technically that sounds correct. However,
yes.
If the woman sitting at the bar, and there's 4 women there, 3 of them look this way, and the other one looks like you, and there may be something just a little bit off about you, or something that a little bit this way about you, but you're hot. So I'm going to overlook all of that stuff, and I'm going after you.
Yeah.
Isn't that normal human behavior?
That's normal. That's what happens. Yes.
Okay, so
you can do that, meaning you are following the impulses.
Right. Isn't that what we do?
So me as a conscious woman, yes, of course, me as a conscious woman, I can fall for that, of course, because that's what we always do. Or therefore, I'm teaching the wait for sex index and all this chemistry. This is such an illusion that we fall for, and then later causes us to have unwanted children and broken marriages. And all of that comes from love from chemistry.
Yes, but you say it's an illusion, but this has been happening since Adam and Eve. So I don't think that we can say something that has been a fact since the beginning of time is an illusion.
You got me now on the spot with that word illusion. The truth is, if you look at relationships that you had in your past, or many of us, it was so hot, the sex was great, oh my God, this was wonderful. What happened? One day you wake up and look at who are you. But if we build something else as well, then you have something to fall onto. You learn about the person. You get just switched away with just external, which is beautiful, of course. That's how we function. We buy everything that we consider beautiful. This is normal. But at the same time, bringing awareness, learning about, you know how many times we know, oh, I'm eating chips, it's not good for me, I should not eat it. Nobody is forcing you. It's your choice, it's okay. So this is like a chips, or another ice cream, another chocolate. There are some things that are really delicious, but there is also amount of how. The more awareness we have, the easier our life is in every way. That's delicious.
It is delicious.
The awareness is delicious.
It is delicious, and,
yes.
and I agree 100% with that.
Yes.
I just don't think that I personally find it hard, very hard, to see the shift in focus. When people go to a place, they are drinking wine or other spirits, they're dancing, they're dressed very nicely, and so all of those things are on your fingertips, those impulse things. I don't know how I can become intellectual in that type of situation and say, just a minute here. You know, there's something a little bit off about her. She looks like a supermodel, but maybe I'll take the one next to her who seems to be ready and skilled. I don't think that's going to happen, personally.
Of course. What you are talking about is, it's a marriage material versus one-time material.
Dating, I'm talking about.
Okay, that feeling that you are now thinking, oh, I'm going to think who is where,
Right.
of course you will not think.
Right.
Because when there is bar and wine
Right,
and
right,
night, so a wise man once told me, nothing good happens at 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's true.
So
On the streets.
the closer, on the streets, of course, the closer you are to 2 o'clock in the morning, the less conscious you are. The most eligible we are to just be taken
Exactly.
away. So, frankly, if you're really looking for a wife and good quality material, don't go dating at 2 o'clock in the morning and then complain that there are no good women. Don't go dating at 2 in the morning and complain there are not good men around.
Okay.
You see, so this is one of the things about dating readiness is perceived control. How much control do you think you have about your dating life? Is it all in the hands of God? Is it all in the hands of opposite sex? Or wait, I'm deciding what am I wearing and where. I'm deciding what I'm not wearing, who I'm not talking to, what am I drinking, what am I not drinking. And I'm deciding who to say yes and who to say no to.
I see.
Yes.
So I think that
control is very important part.
So the skills then that you're talking about, a woman then can be much more discriminating when she is involved in potential dating situations, and it helps her then be able to pick partners that are going to be more interesting or attractive to her, other than that impulse that we're talking about.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm back on board.
Yeah, good.
I'm
Welcome
back on board, and I.
But now we have to close the show. We only have 20 seconds. Go ahead.
So I think that I'm ready to see this. I'm ready to be an observer of this because I know it's primarily solo women. I think
because the truth is, the higher consciousness we have of women, they will choose higher consciousness men. Men are so simple. Men are so sweet. They will man up. When we lower down our standards, they don't have to fight for us.
Right.
So they lower down their standards. We are the leaders. It's about women being united and manning up. It's developing dating dictionary. Saying no, saying yes, learning how to invite yourself, how to uninvite yourself. Gracefulness. This is so beautiful and it's very attractive to men. And they will man up and then we will girl up. They will man up, we will girl up and we will create better community.
I think you're onto something.
I'm onto something.
I think you're onto something. What is it? Love Guru?
Oh no, gosh. I don't want that title.
You don't want that title?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Can I get a t-shirt?
No.
Live delicious with the Love Guru.
Oh,
I
no.
can't do that?
No,
Come on, let me do that.
We are closing the show now. Please keep watching Living Delicious with Helena. Tell us about your dating experience. You can call me personally at 808-266-0717. Come to dating world. What do you think? Every Saturday at 11:30, channel 49, and every other Monday, channel 52 at 6 p.m. Aloha!